Hello friends, my name is Dr. Randy Schrader, and in this video you will learn 10 smart ways to prepare a child for school so that they have a successful academic year. These 10 ideas are taken from my 2-time national award-winning parenting book, Simple Habits for Effective Parenting. And Simple Habits for Effective Parenting is the only parenting book that contains all 7 main areas of parenting a child to help a child, lead a child, guide a child to becoming capable, confident, responsible, and a good decision maker both now and in the future. Because I'm talking about education, I think it's important for me to share my credentials with you. And if you've not listened to other videos, I'm going to share those with you now. I have a Master's of Education degree. I'm a former Lutheran high school teacher, athletic director, assistant principal, head varsity football, head varsity basketball coach. I have a Master of Divinity degree, so I'm a pastor. I'm a former seminary professor of pastoral counseling for 25 years, and I taught premarital counseling, marriage counseling, family counseling. I have a PhD in marriage and family therapy. I'm a marriage and family counselor, and I have counseled and spoken to thousands of parents about these simple yet very effective habits that make a positive difference in nurturing and raising a child to be responsible and a good decision maker now and in the future. The first smart way to prepare a child for school this academic year is to normalize and naturalize the fears that they may have. Probably every student going to school this year has some fears, some anxiety, some nervousness, some worry. That's very normal and natural, and use those 2 words and tell your child that it's normal and natural to have those feelings. Now, that being said, I call those dirty words that we should not use those in our vocabulary. We need to avoid the words anxious, nervous, worry, fear. Instead, we need to do what's called an emotional reframe and use the words excited and care. So if your child says to you, Mom, Dad, I'm feeling nervous about school this year, you can say that's normal and natural, and you're feeling excited. Let's say I'm excited about school this year. If your child says, I'm worried about the first day of school, again, tell them it's normal and natural, and then say, I care about that first day of school. So that is the first smart way to normalize, naturalize their feelings, and use the words excited and care. The second smart way to prepare a child for school is to share some classroom ideas. If possible, in terms of the classroom, if your child is in the same classroom all day, try to visit the school so your child knows where the classroom is in the school and the child can see their classroom and just become comfortable with the environment. Secondly, teach your child to have good manners. When they have a question, raise their hand, ask politely. Tell the teacher, thank you for your help, or I appreciate your time in assisting me. Also, have your youngster, another classroom idea, look at the teacher in the eye, because that makes it easier to remember what the knowledge the teacher is trying to impart to your child, and even mention to your child to watch the inflection of the teacher's voice, because that can indicate important material is being shared. The third smart way to prepare a child for school is to teach them how to make friends, because a network of support at school can make a huge positive difference in a child's academic year. And not being critical, but I would say most individuals do not know how to make friends and actually believe that making friends happens by being interesting. And it's actually just the opposite. What you and I need to do to make friends is act interested in others, not be interesting. And we do that by asking questions, but not closed-in questions that end in yes or no, but more important to ask questions that begin with how or what. So for examples, when your child goes to the first week of school, to ask other kids during the day, what did you do that was fun this summer? What vacations did you take? How often did you go swimming? How often did you grill out as a family? And so as your child acts interested in other kids, they're going to be like a magnet, those questions for your child, developing those friendships and that network of support. The fourth smart way to prepare your child for school is to make sure that they have sufficient sleep. Whether it's children or adults, a lack of sleep can lead to brain fog and make it tough to focus and to learn. And so your child needs sufficient sleep. For youngsters that are 5 to 9 years of age, they need approximately 10 to 11 hours of sleep. For youngsters that are 10 to 12 years of age, they need 9 to 10 hours of sleep. And for kids that are 13 to 18, they should get 8 or 9 hours of sleep to be fully rested and help them be alert and focused in learning the next school day. It's always good to slow down before a person goes to sleep. So make sure the last 30 to 60 minutes your child is doing a calming activity, avoiding technology, and I think the most calming activity is to read. So have your child read, and those moving the eyes horizontally will also kind of put them to sleep and help them have a good night's rest. The fifth smart way to help your child have a successful school year is to make sure they have a bedtime routine. Review homework that needs to be turned in the next day, or review what quizzes are going to be taken the next day. Pack the backpack that they have. Pick out clothing, pick out shoes. Because a bedtime routine, whatever you decide, makes things go smoothly, also makes the morning go well and helps the morning be less stressful. And I'm a firm believer in praying with your child before they go to sleep. And certainly one of the requests is to ask God to bless your child the next school day, to be able to learn and to have an enjoyable day with friends. The sixth smart way to prepare a child for school is to have a morning routine. And the morning routine needs to happen regularly, whether it's kind of the same breakfast or a different breakfast date every day of the week, and a child knows what breakfast they're going to have. They wake up in the morning, they know, go to the bathroom. If they're going to take a shower, take a bath, get dressed, come down for breakfast, brush their teeth, but have that morning routine be the same every day, and then have no distractions. So I think it's important in the morning to have no technology on to help your child have a successful day. And a key thought is make the first 5 minutes of the morning positive for your child. Research has found that when a child does not hear the 4 C's the first 5 minutes of the day, they have a successful school day. It's a more positive day for them, let's say. I can't guarantee a successful school day. So what are the 4 C's to avoid? In the first 5 minutes, do not correct your child. Do not criticize. Do not complain about anything. Do not condemn your child for anything. Just let that 5 minutes be them waking up, going to the bathroom, getting dressed, and make it a very positive experience, and even express some positive words to your child to build them up. The seventh smart way to help a child prepare for school is to have an after-school routine. Like adults who come home from work and unwind, children have been working all day at school, so they need to unwind. They need to relax, and perhaps give your child a snack of cookies and milk. Go through their backpack. See if there's any notes from the teacher. See what quizzes or papers they did, and maybe you want to review those with the child. Determine what homework needs to be done that night. I think it's always a terrific idea for you as a parent to have a routine of every school day asking, what were 2 good things that happened this day? And then you can also ask, and I think it's an emotional reframe, don't ask what was bad today, but ask what was something that was not so good today. So you kind of are opening your child to sharing their feelings and thoughts with you about the school day. The 8th best smart way to prepare a child for school is to have homework guidelines. Determine a good time to do homework every day, so a child kind of knows what to expect is going to happen before dinner, after dinner. Determine a location, have enough lights, have enough material with paper and pens and pencils. No distractions. Technology put away so that they can focus on their homework. But have a homework guideline routine that your child, and it shouldn't be a stressful time. This is a learning time. If a child can work independently, That's terrific. Let your child do their homework independently. Review their homework, and as they get older, hopefully will not even have to review their homework because your child has become responsible in handling their homework responsibility. The ninth smart way to prepare a child for school is for you as a parent to memorize the 2 golden questions. What are those 2 golden questions? What is your effort grade in this particular class? What can you do to improve your effort in that class? And I always say when a child grades their effort, they grade it from A- to D-, because in my opinion, because we live in a sinful, fallen, broken world, there is no A or A+ in this world. For any person or anything, the best is an A-. So if a child is struggling in math and you as a mom or dad ask, what was your effort grade in math? And they say B-, I always suggest go up by 1/3 and ask then, what would it take to improve your effort to a B in math? If they have another subject and they mention a C+, again, just go up by 1/3. What would it take to improve your effort grade to B-? And then the 10th smart way to prepare a child for school is to help them develop positive self-talk. Help them have a positive attitude when they go into the day. And do that by suggesting they say out loud 3 times, I can and I will today, I can and I will today, I can and I will today. And say that with them. Research has found that when we say positive statements out loud, that makes our brain bigger and better, and it talks back to those critical voices that can easily slip into our mind. And so say that with your children, and it could be, I can and I will learn today. I can and I will have a positive attitude today. I can and I will be kind to my friends today. But that begins the day on a positive note, that good self-talk. I pray that these 10 smart ways to prepare a child for school will be a blessing for you as a parent and a rich blessing for your child. I really appreciate you taking time from your valuable schedule to watch this video. Will you please subscribe to my YouTube channel? Please share this video and my other videos with your family, friends, and others to help them. Please make comments about videos you'd like to see about life and relationships. And I pray God's richest blessings upon your life and all your relationships.